So, welcome to another Coffee and Coatings chat with myself, Richard Jennings, and our friend Kees, then Hollander.
Morning.
Kees.
Good morning, Rich. All good?
I'm good. I say morning. Could be any time when people watch this, but we'll go with that. We'll go with morning. So,
all good.
Kees, you're turning the tables today. So, if you could tell our lovely viewers what we've got installed today.
What we got in store today, Rich, I think it's quite a good one. Normally, we use boat shows and other kind of meetings to launch new products. Obviously, in these kind of challenging times, it has been quite difficult in that respect. So I thought it would be good to bring all the new products we have launched over the past 1.5, 2 years to extra attention. So I think we got quite a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
Are you able to already give a summary of all the products that we've done? Then I'll see if you got it right.
Okay. Brief summary. So let's go across the brands. I guess we're going to talk about Awlgrip and International Interlux. So we have new top coats that we've got in the brand. We've got new fillers. I think we've got different ways of applying filler with spray fillers. We've got spot fillers. We've got tintable primers. I'm not giving the names. I'm just trying to remember everything. I think the best thing is maybe you ask me the questions,
Okay.
and then I'll fill in the blanks.
I think you were spot on in that way. Okay, so let's work our way up from the substrate to the top coat then. Yeah?
Okay.
So we start with the primer first. What do we have, Niels, for the viewers out there on primers?
Okay, so I would think probably the big ones are quick build. So that sits in the Awlgrip range. I'm going to do this really quickly, but this is a polyurethane primer. Comes in a suited set of colours that you can then tint and make whatever you want. So I think up to 65 variations, but the distributor will make it for you. But then as the applicator or the end user, you get given, excuse me, the base component, and then you can make it do two things. So depending on your activator and your activated reducers, you can either have a surfacing primer, which is gives you a little bit of build that you can then sand and top coat, or there's a sealer, and that's a big one to improve productivity. That one is a wet on wet application. So you'd spray your sealer down, and then straight away you apply your top coat over the top. So really good to get hide, dealing with difficult colours, all those sort of things. So that's a very quick one on that one.
It's a very quick one, definitely. We'll go into more depth in another video on this one.
Okay.
This product really deserves that. It has already won a big prize as well. I believe it was in America, correct?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it won an award in the States, which we were immensely proud of. It's a new innovation, right? It's fast drying, it's tintable, it's fantastic. It's as I say, I think we'll do another video with more about it. But yeah, it was recognised for its attributes and won us an award, which we're very proud of.
So keep an eye on the channels, guys.
Yeah.
Then we worked our way up. We're entering the filler stage now. What do you have in store for that?
Okay, you're going to have to correct me if I miss anything on this.
I will.
So I think there are three that we've launched that I'd like to touch on. So we have Aerowave 2501 spot filler. There's no secret to this. This was derived with aerospace as well, and it is a fast drying 1-to-1 mix pinhole and scratch filler, basically. So we haven't had fast fillers before. We've always missed that, and a lot of people, when they get to the point of pinholing and filling scratch that they see just before they top coat, they want a fast filler to fill it. So this is basically where it sits, and again, a really good product. Comes in very small tubes. As I say, a 1-to-1 mix, but it's like the applicator guns, the silicon guns. It comes in those size tubes. So it's certainly not for big filling. It is just minor pinholes. So that's that one. There is more technical detail behind that you guys can look on the data sheet for, but that's where you would use it. Give me a reminder, Mr. Hollander. What have we got next?
It is very flexible. That's my tip to you.
Oh, okay. Flexlight, thank you. Flexlight, that's a new one. Sits again in the Awlgrip range. It's called Allfair FL, stands for Flexlight. It's basically, how can I determine this? Well, it's about 25% less in its weight, in its specific gravity than LW. So it's a very lightweight, flexible, but it's also fiber reinforced. Excuse me. So there's a fiber in there as well to cross link it and give it that strength. So it has sort of the best of both worlds, where there's a bit of mobility and movement, much like you might see in our international 830 products. You know, that's got a bit more flex than maybe our LW has. So the Flexlight is, you know, sort of a best of both worlds. It doesn't replace one or the other necessarily, but if you've got a problematic vessel where maybe the substrate is moving and you're getting cracking, or you've got some complex sort of detail areas that there's a lot of filler going into those areas and you want something a bit more robust, then Flexlight would be a really, really good choice for that. So again, I think with everything we do, Case, there's choice, and probably contact your local TSR to advise the best product for you. But this is an interesting one coming to market.
It's one other tool in the toolbox, as we always say.
Absolutely,
and especially with boats getting bigger and faster these days and reduced in weight. Very interesting stuff.
Yeah, very much so.
Then we're moving on. Let's talk about your little baby.
Well, I think this is our baby, isn't it? This is spray filler. So Case is being very, very humble here, guys. He's been a big driver in this new technology with our customers. So this is basically a filler that we can spray on the surface using plural feed equipment. So we're working with a partner, Hog Finish and Blasting. They're using recognized equipment such as Graco. So they've developed a machine that we can now spray our newly developed spray filler through. Now, just to manage expectations, this is only available in Europe at the moment, but we're looking at new technology. We're working with market leaders in application, and this is a game changer. This is improving quality. This is improving productivity. It's a fine line between it's faster, so it should be cheaper, or it's better, so it should be more expensive. So we have this quality to performance to faster throughput for the applicator. An amazing product and project that we could probably talk about for hours, Case. But in brief, you can spray it on.
And more virtual demos will probably be launched throughout this year, so people can attend, whoever is interested in that one.
Yeah, I think probably what we'll do from this video is just pick out and give a little bit more detail maybe on some of these subjects, or maybe easier for the guys watching this just to get in contact with us to ask a little bit more. So I think that's the fillers, right? We've got all of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So
we've done primer, we've done filler.
We're going to top coat.
Okay.
For the Awlgrip range then, and after that we'll touch on international and interlocks.
Yeah, so we have. I guess we've introduced something in all brands on this. Now, when I'm looking at this, we'll stick with Awlgrip for now. No other reason than everything else leading up to this point has been Awlgrip, but we have Awlgrip HDT, high definition technology. It's another award winner for us. We're immensely proud of what it's done, like the quick build did. It's got superior protection. It's got very vibrant and longevity in its color system. So we're really, really proud of this one. It's probably what some of the attributes that maybe we don't always think about, but we need to look at the future, is that it's VOC compliant as well. So it's going to reduce your emissions in the respect of an applicator. It also has an effect on the end user, you know, so if we're looking at building a greener boat, we've got Flexlight there to make the boat lighter, to make the fuel consumption less. But in the build process, we've got the point where we also need to consider the products and what that means to the environment. So having a low VOC is a big part of it. And then when it gets to the actual product and application and the end user, it's very, very strong, high gloss, great scratch resistant, and repairable. So it's the I use this a lot, this terminology, but it's like the holy grail. It's what you want from a paint. It's repairable, robust, amazing finish. It's this is another one of my babies, probably. Love HDT, trying to get it out there to the rest of the world to see. You're going to struggle, guys, initially. You know, new product. It's like getting a new car, or if you drive it, you can all drive, but it feels different. And this is what's going to happen. So we're here to support people with that application of HDT. But check it out on YouTube. There's boats out there, and they look phenomenal.
Perfect.
So
we covered the Awlgrip range then.
Yeah. So okay. So then we're
to international and interlocks.
You're right. And actually, I did something wrong here, because I've realised I was about to talk about Perfection Varnish as a new product. So that's a 2-part high gloss polyurethane varnish for your bright work, for your woodwork. It's got fast drying times, easy to sand, all of those sort of attributes that we want. So that's a new product for us. But if we go back a year or so, we launched Perfection Pro as a top coat. This was the one that you can either spray or brush and roll. In fact, just rolling without tipping, and you get the most amazing results on there. But one thing we have got, and I should have put it earlier, so apologies, Case, for that, is the undercoat. We have Perfection undercoat that we've developed. That comes in the International and Interlux range. It's a fast drying.
Correct you a little bit.
Go on.
It's Perfection Pro undercoat.
Did I say sorry? Perfection Pro. So
Creature of habit.
Listening. Huh? Creature of habit. This is what happens when we change names. So Perfection Pro undercoat. Apologies for that, guys, because it is a change. It comes in black and white. Now, the reason we've done that is you can still use those in tint, because actually different shades of grey will, and we're not talking 50 shades before someone goes there. We're just talking different shades of grey can give you that commercial hide and help you with the opacity. So that's a really good thing. So we've chosen to do this in the international range, where we have black or white, polyurethane, primer, fast drying, and brushable. That's a key thing. It's a brushable product. So you would just brush or roll this product on as a primer. So I think I've hit most of those.
I think so as well.
So
I think we got it covered.
Yeah?
I think we got it covered, yeah.
So if you're happy with that, so I think that's one of those where we say we've hit the case. No one's going to ever know. They watch the videos. We know what we've launched. Let's just say we've done all of them.
This is it. This is what it is.
This is it. So that basically leaves us to say thank you all for joining us. We hope it's been useful. Please do reach out to your local TSR and technical service representative, or you can always get in touch with us via our website, which I hope you all know by now. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Case.
Bye-bye.